There could be some big changes on the way for the Xbox Series X, and I don't think it's something that any of us really thought would happen. Yeah, we get updates and we get these types of things often when it comes to these video game consoles, which I think is cool, but at the same time, when you get graphical options, I think people more or less always think of PC, but now to have graphical options on an Xbox Series X and maybe even an Xbox Series S, I think is pretty cool. Now, it might not be for the reasons that you would think, but I still applaud Microsoft for going out there and saying, hey, you know what? This is definitely something that we should work on and that we should get out there for everybody to enjoy if they can. And, again, Microsoft might not be the team that everybody loves, but I still think that they're the ones forging the most positivity in the gaming right now, and the most consumer friendly as well as the most developer friendly, which again, I think they don't get enough credit for. Now, I'm not saying that they are absolutely out there not doing anything wrong, because that would be asinine for me to say. Clearly, there could be a lot of different things in play here, but what we're seeing is that Microsoft is nailing this generation from a standpoint of what people are looking forward to the most and what people are kind of expecting out of these video game companies. So I do want to get into this. It should be a good video. I'm very interested to hear what everybody else is saying as well. Appreciate it. Hey everybody, I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. I'm looking to get 100 likes on all the videos that I do. It is a super small goal. Trust me, I totally understand that. Honestly, I do. I think that, it's one of those things that just happens. It's a small goal indeed, but it's something that I'm working at trying to achieve. So if you guys could help that, I would definitely appreciate it. Very much. Thank you guys. Now, when it comes to Xbox, what they're capable of, then yeah, this is pretty cool. So it looks like they're exploring new graphics options that actually reduce power consumption, including lower resolution and maybe even frame rate, if that's not something you're interested in. But again, I don't know how people would possibly feel about this, but Xbox has been working on its power console consumption rate as of late, with sweeping changes recently made to the Xbox and Series S to help ensure the systems run more efficiently. Well, it's looking like Microsoft could be willing to take things a step further, even offering game performance altering modes to reduce power usage. A new Xbox Insider Program survey spotted by Windows Central has been sent out to a set of Xbox users in the preview program. The survey includes a question on whether players would make use of such an option as resolution and frame rate reductions in order to save on console power usage. Here's how it's stated. In general, how would you feel about having in-game features that can optimize settings to save energy if you toggle them on? Note, game settings adjustments could be things like resolution, frame rate, visual effects, or GPU. Although this would obviously be opt-in if Microsoft introduced the idea, the survey also goes on to ask whether players would be okay with automatic performance adjustments being made when idle or inactive to save energy. At present, this is only pulled from the Insider program, so Microsoft hasn't announced any intentions to make this a proper feature yet. Ongoing energy-saving practices are being explored by the company, so this sort of feature could potentially come to fruition in the coming years. Now, personally, I would have no use of that, right? I bought an Xbox Series X to play at the highest resolution, at the highest frame rates that I possibly can. I don't want that to go down to save 2 cents or whatever. Honestly, I don't care about it. So, especially considering that Microsoft themselves are adding, they already added energy usage menus for your Xbox as well. So because there's a lot of talk about energy saving features on Xbox over the past few years and how they initially sorted out being kind of confusing on the Xbox Series X and S, Microsoft did make improvements. They're making yet another improvement in the form of a brand new menu screen for the power options, which renames energy saver and standby to shut down and sleep respectively, and also indicates how much power your console will use when it's turned off, depending on the power option that you've turned on or enabled. So as always, the new energy saving features are kind of rolled out. And again, listen, in early September there was an article that said energy saver or shutdown mode could be for your, helpful to your bills, as it uses around 26 times less energy than standby right now. So, I think that, it really kind of depends on what you're looking for as a gamer or whatever. But, at the end of the day, I do also feel like, it's a smart thing to just offer some of these, different kind of things for the future, because, obviously people are going to think about these things. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't look at this feature as something like, oh my gosh, groundbreaking. But I mean, listen, there's some people that probably don't really care either way about, a little bit added this or that when it comes to their video game console. So yeah, I think that it's pretty interesting to see the way that these kind of come about. And, listen, I applaud Microsoft for looking into it. Will this be ever something that like makes itself an actual feature? That is something that I probably kind of doubt. But knowing that Microsoft is tinkering with features and giving us the ability to control everything that we have with these consoles, I think is a cool thing. Like, I don't like PC gaming, but they're allowed to kind of fiddle with their settings and things like that. Now, the thing that I wouldn't want to see on consoles is the ability to like, oh, let me completely turn down foliage or whatever. So, and I remember seeing this multiple times on PUBG before this game even came to consoles, where people would be streaming it on opposite ends, like playing against each other. And on one side, this guy's like crawling on the ground and he thinks he's covered by, tall grass and stuff. But on the other guy's picture, he can snipe because he's got all those settings turned all the way down. So the guy's just crawling through dirt on his end. I would hate for that to be the situation on console. But, being able to, pick what you want in terms of frame rate or whatever, I think that's pretty damn cool. And I like the fact that Microsoft is allowing folks to kind of go out there and do that. Again, this is just one of those cool things that, you don't really expect, but here it is, and I guess nice to see regardless. So, I would love to hear what you guys think, though. Are you guys interested in something like this that would allow you to sort of have the ability to control graphic options for power consumption? I mean, is it really that big a deal? Like, if I'm spending $100 a year on my Xbox for the power, I honestly do not care. But again, you guys might think differently than me. So yeah, I think that's how it goes with this kind of stuff anyways. We all have a difference of opinion and kind of feel differently on how we all feel about options and things like that. So I would love to hear everybody's thoughts and opinions on it. You guys can let me know, sound off in the comments, or you can hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on wherever. If you want to hit me up on Xbox Live, please feel free to do so. I try to respond to everybody. It just depends on how quickly I can get to it. But yeah, I don't mind hearing from you guys on Xbox or even PlayStation. It really just kind of comes down to if you want to send me a message. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Rack 'em up, crap 'em up, and crap gamer 'em up. Crap gamer out.